Hello beautiful people, welcome to the channel. Reverend Debbie here, hope you're doing well. Today's video, the week of horror. Now there's been a lot of horrific things that have happened this week. One of them, the main one that I'm going to talk about in this video, is Donald Trump winning the presidential seat that he will then be inaugurated in January 2025. The other one is that Russell Brand has been a naughty boy again, and he is being charged with some cases of traffic violations. But the case against him on the 4 people who came forward and reported SA has been handed to the CPS for them to review, and hopefully it will go to trial. But not only that, Russell Brand has also found this amazing amulet that will protect you from stuff. What stuff? I don't know, but apparently if you buy it, it's going to protect you from stuff. And he's also now a Christian. He was practicing Buddhism. Whether he was a Buddhist or not, I don't know. Before that, he was a drug addict and an alcoholic and a sex addict. And now he's a Christian. Now, I am not going to say anything about Christianity because, frankly, I hate it. I'm a witch. You know, Christians burned and hanged and drowned 90,000 witches in the 1600s. So, to be honest, Christianity I have very little faith in. Ha ha. I'm pagan. So he's now professing to be Christian. And of course, he was supporting Trump, as were many of the nutcases that follow this whole conspiracy theory rot that is going on. I'm going to talk about Brand and Tate again, because he's been a naughty boy, in upcoming videos. But today I want to focus on Donald Trump and the effect that this election has had on people around the world. Not just Americans, but also here in the United Kingdom and in other countries. And I've noticed some interesting things coming out as I've been scrolling through social media. Now, there's a couple of channels that I follow quite religiously in the States. Luke Beasley is one of them. MTN, the Midas Touch Next Network, is another. I'm going to put the links to the videos that I'm going to refer to into the description box below, so you can go and have a look at these videos. So the majority of the US voted in Trump based on his lies, mostly I would say about the economy and border crossings and closing the border. Now, I want to say that the economy at present in the United States is better than it has ever been. Who knew? Biden has done that. It was in a sorry state after Trump left, and Biden has fixed it, and it's going to take a drop. It's going to take a massive drop. Trump has promised to put tariffs in place. Now, what these tariffs mean for people here who ship goods and manufacturing goods and so on into the States is that we will now be charged a tariff for those goods, which is going to put the pricing up. So how is the American economy going to be better? Plus, a lot of people are not going to want to buy from out of the country. He has promised to bring manufacturing back to America, but he wants to deport, I think it's 15 million, what he calls illegals. However, a lot of these people are second or third generation and are, you know, American citizens. This whole rhetoric has caused so much dissension from the public, especially from men, especially when it comes to women's rights. There have been signs shown by men, and Josh Rogan was one of them, and I will try and link that video into the description box below as well, saying that your body, my choice. In other words, you as a woman have no authority over your body. I'm in charge. Ladies, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're going through this. I have actually been contacted by a couple of friends in America who are thinking of emigrating here to the United Kingdom. We're lucky. We have a left-wing government in power that was just voted in, thank goodness. However, fascism, the right wing, seems to be rising around the world in different countries. You know, we look at Viktor Orban, we look at Bolsonaro, we look at Russia. So Luke Beasley was talking about his sister. She's at college. I don't know her name. And saying that she has already experienced this, your body, my choice. There are t-shirts of this available on Amazon. I completely disagree with that, and I think that those t-shirts should be banned. However, Jeff Bezos is not going to ban them, is he? Because, of course, you know, he's a multi-billionaire. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't care about the women's plight of misogyny and patriarchy in this world. Not only that, though, there have been signs, and when I mean signs, placards that have been made by men saying, you will never win. You are property. About women. All of the rights that women in America fought for are now gradually being eroded by the criminal that is Donald J. Trump. He is a convicted felon. 34 counts against him, plus a count of rape. Americans have elected a criminal and a rapist. He talked about grabbing women by the P word and thinks that it's fine. Yet we as women know that being groped when it's not wanted is not fine. It really isn't. Unfortunately, we're probably going to see more of this kind of thing happening. We're probably going to see more men, alpha males, again, we come back to the alpha males, wanting to have the traditional wife, the trad wife, as we call it. And these are the ones with the placard saying, your body, my choice, and you are now my property. That is what these men think of women. That is terrifying. These right-wing fascistic men think that women are property. And I want you to remember as well that the Republicans, Donald Trump was backed by the KKK. This is racism. This is misogyny. This is dictatorship. This is fascism. And I'm so sorry to all of my sisters in America. We stand with you around the world. I've seen a lot of TikTok videos with women around the world standing with you, and I am with you as well. I've heard stories of women and people stockpiling the abortion drug because it's not going to be available. These things will start happening pretty much straight away after Trump is in the White House. And it is terrifying. America is heading towards Gilead. For those of you who don't know what Gilead is, The Handmaid's Tale, written by Margaret Atwood. Gilead is what America becomes after they have some sort of nuclear war and men decide that women are going to be slaves. I'm not going to go into the details of it. That's something that you can look up yourself. But this is what is happening. Mexico is America's biggest trading partner. So they are going to place tariffs on Mexico. So will Mexico send their goods over to America? The people who cross the border into America from Mexico, and they're not just Mexicans, they are from South America, are going to be deported. And there's an estimate of about 15 million that are going to be deported, whether they're illegal or not. These are people that currently work in America, that currently have jobs and are being paid. Whether these people are illegal or not, I cannot say. There will be some that will be illegal and some that won't. But those people being taken away from those sort of jobs that they do, the entertainment industry, restaurants, that kind of thing, where are they going to get people to work for those jobs? Those people that they want to work for them will be white, and they will probably want more money, and therefore it will put the prices up. Now, I've got some friends in South Africa. I've got friends all over the world, but I've got a couple of male friends in South Africa who both think that it's a really good thing that Trump's in power, that the economy is going to get better. Well, the economy was already better under Biden, and Trump decimated it. Remember, Trump doesn't care about the people who voted for him. He's a narcissist. He's a grandiose narcissist, and he only cares for himself, as do all narcissists. He just wants his name in the history books, and he wants to be in charge of the world. Now, also don't forget that Trump is very good friends with Vladimir Putin in Russia, and he has said that he will end the war between Ukraine and Russia. What does that mean? He said that he will negotiate and tell the two parties, Putin and, I've forgotten his name, Zelensky, to quit. Well, what does this mean? Possibly giving Russia those areas in the Donbass region that Russia have already taken over and are fighting to Russia. Do those people who live there want to be Russian? Not very democratic, is it? For a change, America didn't say that the election was stolen because the right wing won. The Democrats have not said the election was stolen. However, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. One thing that I do know is that a lot of the people that I watch and follow in the United States have lost followers from their channels. And my immediate thought is Russian bots. Because we were receiving so many negative comments from so-called accounts that were probably Russian bots, trying to convince people to vote for, here in the UK, it was to vote for either the Conservative Party or the Reform Party, or in the States to vote for the Republicans. And this is interference. Whether or not this will be raised in America, I don't know. I can't say. I'm not American. I'm just a person on the outside looking in to see what is going on. And the fear that it puts in me for the women over there. There are going to be women who will lose their lives because they will not be able to get an abortion. I'm going to do a video a little bit later of some memes, disgusting memes that I have seen, where men are saying, no, you're not going to have an abortion if you're in distress or your life is at risk. It just goes to show you what men think of women. They think we're property. Then today I've seen reports of black people and other people of colour in America receiving text messages saying that a brown van will be coming around to pick them up to take them to a cotton plantation where they'll be picking cotton, and that's it. They will be in field X or Z or Y. Again, pure, unadulterated racism. They want to take things back to slavery. It is terrifying what this world is becoming. It really is. These signs that these men are holding up saying, your body, my choice, or you are property, are horrendous. I fight this every day on my channel. I fight against misogyny and patriarchy. And yet here we are, a country that has decided to go backwards instead of forwards. So if you are following this whole debacle, look at the other side as well. Because my friends in South Africa seem to think it's a good thing. And surprisingly, they were men. it makes me wonder if they're educated enough to have viewed all of these things that Donald Trump has said through his election campaign. He said when he gets into the White House, he will make sure that no voting happens again. Listen to the words he said he will make sure that people don't need to go through this again, as in voting. That means that everybody will lose their right to vote and he will become a dictator. He is insane. He's bonkers. Some of the things he was saying on his campaign tour, I've seen them. I've watched the videos. The moment that I think that Donald Trump won this election was when he was shot and he raised his hand into the air and said something along the lines of, "We will do this," or I can't remember what he said. I don't really care what he said. But the fact that he survived that, it nicked his ear, sort of gave the Republican supporters the go-ahead to say, yeah, this man, he survived this shot. And I honestly thought that Kamala would win. I really did. I was watching her speeches, her policies. She had policies. Trump didn't. Trump's policy is Project 2025. If you haven't heard of it, go and have a look at it. Google it and find it. It's about 900 pages long. I am going to be talking about some of the issues that are in there over the coming weeks that may well happen next year when Donald Trump is inaugurated. Biden has promised that the handover of power will be peaceful. There won't be an insurrection like there was when Biden won. But even now, people are saying, yes, it was deliberate. The whole storming of the Capitol was deliberate. And I'm going to put those links to those videos into the description box below so you can go and have a look and make up your own mind. But ladies of America, stand strong. Please be strong. Please know that we around the world are supporting you, and we are going to do our best to make sure that you are not downtrodden into the realms as second-class citizens again. We have fought so hard as women to have our vote, to gain equal rights, and this is now being eroded. What happens there is a big, big indication of what will happen in the rest of the world. We already know that many women in the world are treated as second-class citizens, those who are forced to wear face coverings and burqas, those who are victims of FGM, those who are forced into marriage, or those who are trafficked. Even Andrew Tate himself has been saying that women are worthless. And again, I'm going to find, there's a lot of tweets of his. I'm going to go through that in another video. But we are with you, America. We stand with you. And we hope that you can get through the next few years. If you've enjoyed the video, please click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you next time. Blessed be.